Hi, it's Sal Jade from the Psychic Healing Academy and best-selling tarot instructor on Udemy. And I am so excited to announce that the Advanced Tarot and Psychic Business Certification Training Program is now officially open for 2025. This is the first time in 4 years that I have run this program with group coaching calls. And if you are someone who wants to read tarot at a much more advanced level, if you want to incorporate intuitive healing as part of your tarot sessions, and you want to run a successful and soul-driven business, then this program is for you. So, are these some of the challenges that you are finding in your tarot journey at the moment? You want to feel more confident reading tarot at a professional level, and you want more personalised coaching with the option of accreditation as a tarot practitioner. You are fascinated by the tarot and want to explore those deeper esoteric aspects and much deeper meanings like symbology and history and the methodology behind it all, as well as creating powerful intuitive healing tarot sessions with advanced channeling and clairvoyant healing. If you are curious about starting an online tarot business, but feel completely overwhelmed by all the tech and what subscriptions you need, what platforms you should be selling on, how to sell in a way that doesn't feel really sleazy or icky or misaligned with who you feel like you are in your soul. If you're someone who wants to grow a profitable tarot business, but you feel demoralized by all the free readings that are out there and all the really cheap Etsy and Fiverr pricing that you may have seen, and you're thinking to yourself, how can anyone possibly make a full-time living when people are selling readings at such a low price? Or if you are just overwhelmed and exhausted trying to sell your tarot services and you feel like you need more personalized business mentoring. So, someone who's got the level of experience I have of 16 years of running a tarot business to just hold your hand a bit more and help you more with your website, your socials, your business name, your branding, and individually tailoring sessions that go for your dream of creating a soul driven, profitable tarot business that you love, rather than just generic advice that you could find anywhere on YouTube or on Instagram on how to run a successful business. So if this is you, then you are in the right place. So for those of you who don't know me, who am I and how can I help you? So I am a best-selling tarot instructor on Udemy, and I've helped over 87,000 students over the past 11 years read tarot, connect with their guides and angels, release blocks to their psychic gifts, as well as run tarot businesses. I've been blessed enough to have given thousands of clairvoyant healings and readings in person and online since 2008. And I'm the founder of the Psychic Healing Academy, which I created in 2017 for more elevated VIP programs that include advanced tarot studies, clairvoyant healing, and psychic business mentorship training, including accreditation. And this has come from my 16 years of experience running a tarot and healing business, as well as bringing in all of the information and guidance I've received from my coaches and my mentors in the past 16 years. So, how can this program help you? This program has three elements to it. It has an advanced tarot and clairvoyant healing portion, and that is for giving online readings and offline readings, as well as bringing healings intuitively into your sessions. It has tarot business training for running a profitable tarot business. And again, that's if you want to run an online or an offline business. And it has group coaching with me, private business mentoring with me, and an IICT Zoom exam certification. Now, what this program isn't is a quick way to make really easy money from the tarot when you're just not really that much interested in the tarot and you just want the dollars. So if you're someone who's thinking, hey, maybe I've seen people online and they just read tarot on YouTube or they just chuck a few cards in front of people and make money, this program's not going to be for you, because it is for people who are deeply passionate about the tarot and making the tarot a part of their long-term and short-term soul-driven career. It's not another work from home in your pajamas miracle promise that's going to give you instant income straight away so that you can quit your job tomorrow. The processes that I employ in here and that I guide you with do take time and patience and effort and energy and lots of courage. So if you're someone who thinks I just want an easy instant solution from a 3-minute reel that I've seen on Instagram, this isn't the right program for you. And it's also not a program that's going to feature a series of very outdated tips that no longer work anymore for growing your business, or unethical tips where I'm encouraging you to just get any clients at any cost. And it doesn't matter what it means for your soul, it doesn't matter what it means for your ethics, and it doesn't matter what it means for your reputation. This is not that program. So, my mission for you is to help you create a soul driven business that makes your heart and soul soar. And to give you that balance between the productivity and your efforts and your labor that is actually delivering results, as well as giving you the freedom and flexibility in your life. So you don't feel like you're going to be chained to a computer or to your iPhone for the rest of your life. As well as, of course, steadily growing that reliable income base that is so important when you're investing your time and your money and your effort into a business. So I'm going to start with the group coaching calls because over the years that I've been running this has been one of the favorites of many of the people who have graduated from the program. And the coaching calls are tarot practice with me and your classmates to build up your confidence in real life situations. Now, that probably sounds good on the surface for some of you, but for me, what I've discovered over the years is there's so much more that happens very organically in these coaching calls. And that is you get to outline your goals and connect all your ideas together. You get spiritual guidance on your business. And if you're someone who doesn't want to run a business, you get spiritual guidance on your own journey. You connect together, support together, and we look at your tarot journey and your business and how we can hold that space and it be a place where you feel heard and held in that space. The coaching calls help you heal from any past disappointments that you may have had already in your tarot career or that you have had in other careers, any losses and disappointments and things that are holding you back. And I do my very best to try to work with your time zone. So this isn't one of those programs where you sign up and I try to sell you an idea and concept and say, oh, sorry, it's not going to work in your time zone. We look at what your time zone is and I do my very best to cater for as many of the coaching calls to happen that are suitable for you as possible. It might not be all of them. Of course, that can be impossible because I often am juggling 9 or 10 different time zones across the world when I've run these in the past, but I do my best to try to cater to as many so that you can attend as many as possible. Now, the private business mentoring with me, these are sessions I do with you that are usually 245 US a session if you wanted to purchase it individually. And over the years, I have used them with my clients and my students in these particular programs to help clarify your branding, your name, your domain name. I do an audit and a report of your website. So if you have an existing website, I'm going to go in there and say, hey, this is where you're losing money and leaving money on the table. This is what you need to avoid and what might be putting potential clients off. And if you don't have a website, the program itself tells you how to set one up in a way that is going to attract the right clients to your business. And so I can do an audit for you once you've completed that. You can send me 2 of your YouTube videos if you have a YouTube channel, and I go through and do an audit of that to make sure that it is going to be getting you the maximum amount of views and what I think you could tweak or improve. I give you a social media report where I check your socials and see where you are missing opportunities. I help you clarify your niche and your messaging because this is so important. One of the biggest mistakes that most people make when they're trying to run an online tarot business in particular is they just randomly put things out like selling tarot readings and there's no identification of who your ideal client is. And what it often leads to is people just scrolling past your offers because there is so many more offers out there, and quite often those offers that are out there with people who already have very well established reputations. So I make sure, and this feels like it's a bit of my superpower, not boasting here, but probably something I'm so passionate about, which is why I feel like I am effective at it, is that I try to look at you as a reader and I try to find, okay, where is your ideal audience? Like, where are the people you can be helping? And what are other superpowers you have that you can bring to the table to create really unique sessions that are going to appeal to your potential clients? And I look at the direction and strategies and goals and the best path forward for you that is individually tailored to you. So as I said, we're all different. And from the thousands of people I've taught tarot, I've learnt that we all learn differently. We all want to run different kinds of businesses. So it's really important for me to do this one-on-one work with you so I can really nail down for you the kind of sessions that are going to be making you happy to deliver. Like not something you feel like you're forced to do or you're exhausted with doing, or readings that just don't resonate with you, but you feel like you have to do it just to pay the bills. So I'm working on a deeper level with you to help with that. And you get over 60 hours of content in this program. So there is the advanced tarot content, which includes that symbology, history, mythology, colours, numbers. And it's not just a 10-minute tribute to each of these subjects. There is over an hour on each topic. So you can go really deep to understanding those more esoteric aspects of the tarot. There is an advanced channeling and clairvoyant healing segment, and that is teaching you how to do healing sessions in combined with tarot readings, how to bring more intuitive channeling and healings into your readings, as well as combining oracle and tarot readings together. And you'll learn how to do email, Zoom, and phone readings online, plus all the templates I use to do these really effectively so they can feel just as powerful as doing in-person readings. The Tarot business training modules include everything about social media, YouTube, email, marketing, productivity so you don't burn out, your branding, what graphics you can be using and how to use them, creating offers that sell, subscriptions that you need, and a budget-friendly way of making sure you're not spending too much money up front on those subscriptions, strategies for your website to attract clients, and so much more is in this section. Now, the certification exam is a very special part of this program where you sit an exam on Zoom with me and it gives you accreditation as a tarot practitioner. And this can give you insurance and it can also give you a pathway to being a teacher trainer through the IICT, which is the International Institute for Complementary Therapists. So if you are someone who maybe one day down the track decides you might want to be a tarot instructor yourself and qualify others the way that I can, you can take that path with this certification. And for me, the IICT is one of the highest quality ranking institutes in the world when it comes to providing practitioner qualifications and tarot practitioner qualifications because it has such a vigorous program for its teachers. So to give you an example, it took me 3 months for this program to be approved by them because they needed to make sure that I had a practical element to the program and that they were going to be able to put that seal of excellence that you can see there on all students that I qualified because they had investigated this program and then they can see that I'm doing one-on-one supervision. So it's not just watching videos and then saying, hey, now I'm qualified. It's someone who has seen you read that is qualified, and it's someone who has seen you read and can verify that you actually know how to do the work and that they can recommend and verify you. So that's one of the reasons I chose this particular school. And if you do sit the exam with me, there is a pathway to go through them and do the same teacher training program if you decide to qualify people in future as part of your career plan. And once you have sat the exam, you're also added to the Sal Jade recommended readers page on my website. Now, there are 3 options for this program because I know that everyone is in a different place about what they need right now in their tarot journey, and everyone's on different budgets and everybody has different timeframes for when they can do things. So the full program, the Advanced Tarot, Clairvoyant Healing and Psychic Business Training Program, includes the exam, coaching, business mentoring, all of the modules that I have mentioned, and it starts at the beginning of May. The advanced tarot and clairvoyant healing portion is for those of you who think maybe I'm not ready to start a business yet, or maybe I don't even know if I want to start a business yet, but I'm really passionate about the tarot and I want to give much more intuitive healings and I want to know how to do this. I'm excited about that part and I'd love some group coaching from you. That starts in May. That's the second one. Now, the third one is the evergreen, and that means that this is just the full program. So everything I've talked about so far, but it doesn't have those coaching calls. So there's none of that group coaching, and you can sign up for that anytime in 2025. So in the full program, you get 7 group coaching calls. You get 2 one-on-one business mentoring calls with me. You get a meet and greet Zoom session, which is an opportunity to meet all of your classmates on Zoom, and we do some tarot practice and outline our business goals at the beginning of the program and work together with that. There is 60 hours of modules, so all of those modules I mentioned previously. You get the Zoom exam. You get access to an advanced tarot business Facebook group that is a private group just for this particular program where you can put your offers in there, you can ask for support and help, and you obviously get more feedback from me as well. You get part of that Sal Jade recommends page and you get some additional bonuses. These bonuses include all of the tarot PDFs, homework and assignments, extra help from me, an e-course on how to connect with your angels in 10 days, 10 personalized feedback videos from me. So say you get stuck on a spread, you can send me an email with a picture of it and I'll send you a video back saying, this is where you're going right, this is perhaps where you need to tweak it and improve it. So it's just like getting some personalized coaching with me via a video. Plus, you get 2 of my Udemy courses of your choice, and again, access to that Facebook group. So these bonuses on their own are worth 147 US, but you get them as part of the program. So your investment in that is 697 US for the early bird price. And from the 21st of April, if you're signing up after that, the price goes up to 747 US. Now, if you are on a more limited budget, there are payment plans available. The early bird offer for that is 147 US over 5 months. And after April the 21st, it's 157 US over 5 months. Now, I don't know if you know this. I'm just about to break down what the things are worth so you know what it is you're paying for. But you might have attended webinars before where people have said, and you get a Facebook group which is worth $300 and you get a this that's worth $500 and you get all my PDFs that are worth $200. And I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but this is actually something that is illegal. So whether or not you're going to sign up with me or not, if you're going on to sell anything, please know you can't legally announce that you are selling things for and overinflate the prices. You know, you can get sued for this. So something I'm very passionate about teaching you in ethical sales, but also in my own journey, is that I'm not going to tell you something's worth something when it's not. So, but I do want to let you know what things are worth so you know what you're paying for and you know the value you're getting by paying for it up front and getting all of it in the full program. So I would sell pretty much everything in here individually. So if you are interested in anything here individually, do reach out to me. So the 7 group coaching calls are 300 US. The 2 private business coaching calls would be 490 US. The meet and greet session is 97 US. The 60 hours of the modules is 247. The Zoom exam would be 120, but you would need to do that with some content. You can't just purchase that separately. So if you're only interested in the exam, do reach out to me and we'll have a conversation about how I can help with that. And the bonuses, as I mentioned, is 147. So the full value of that together is 1,401, but it's only 697 US if you do it all together, or 147 over 5 months for the early bird. So the second option for these programs is for those of you who are more interested in the tarot coaching and the advanced tarot and clairvoyant healing, but don't want anything to do with the business aspect. So with that, it's 7 group coaching calls, that 25 hours of modules of that advanced tarot and clairvoyant healing, the exam, the Facebook group, the private tarot feedback from me with the videos, the recommends page, and those bonuses. And for that, it's 397 US early bird, and after April the 21st, it's 447. And if you'd like to go on a payment plan, that's 107 US over 4 months, or after April the 21st, it's 117 for the 4 months. Now, what if you don't want the group coaching calls, or what if you know you're just not able to sign up for them at this stage, but you're still really excited by the sounds of all the programs? So say you're thinking, I'd love to do the exam and I'd love all that content and I would love to have some more personalized business coaching with you. There is an evergreen option, which means you can sign up anytime in 2025 and you get everything that I've just spoken about except those coaching calls. And you have complete lifetime access to the content. The price is 427 US upfront. And that, having said that, it will change after May the 31st. And if you want to go on a payment plan, it's 111 over the 4 months. So that's a great option for someone who feels like they might not be able to attend the coaching calls. So here's some praise from some former students who have really enjoyed and got a lot out of the program. Naomi says, I knew straight away I needed to do this course, but the self-doubt around the cost set in. But I'm so glad I did. It's taught me so much. It's allowed me to build my confidence in a safe and secure space. And for that, I will be eternally grateful. And now I can fulfill my purpose and put myself out there. But I didn't have a clue as to how. The course content is phenomenal, and I feel I've been projected to a different level. And Tracy says the advanced portion was well worth the price of this program, but it doesn't end there. The in-depth practical advice on creating and maintaining your business is indispensable. I've been in business for a few years, but I followed along with Sal's ideas, suggestions, tweaks, and improvements from my website to Facebook and seen a huge increase in my traffic. And Jian says, the symbology, colour and history was only the beginning. My readings really were taken to the next level with the advanced channeling sections. The meditations provided me with a solid foundation to use for all of my sessions. We went into healings and combining healing with tarot, which I hadn't considered. There was so much information regarding the business aspect, including setting up Zoom calls, online business opportunities, creating a website, and bulking Facebook content. I can't emphasise enough how many of valuable content and support was provided for me in the course. The whole tarot reading and healing experience is so much more organic and natural to me and my clients after having taken the course. I've grown so much as a reader because of it. So over the years, I've been asked all of these questions, and so I love to answer to help with this. And hopefully, if you've got the same questions, this is going to help for you too. Is this program available on Udemy? No, this program is exclusive to my Psychic Healing Academy, and the content and the bonuses and the one-on-one with me is not available as part of the Udemy. How long do you have to complete it? You have lifetime access to the content, but I suggest you do the exam and the coaching within 2 years of signing up. So one question that I've missed here is people often ask me, well, are the videos pre-recorded or are they live? Some of the videos are pre-recorded and some of them I'll be doing live. You will be invited to attend all the live ones if you can make it, and if you can't, they will be uploaded into the program. So it's a mixture of both. But whether or not you're signing up for the full program or the evergreen, you get complete lifetime access to all of the content. What if you start the program and don't like it? I have a 30-day risk-free trial period for you. So if you start it and you pay for it and think, oh, I don't know if this is going to be my cup of tea, then you can apply for a refund within those 30 days with no questions asked. What if you fail the exam? I give you plenty of preparation tips, and in the unlikely event that you do, you can take it again. Is this the same as your webinar? So those of you may have attended my webinar that I did earlier in the year, and this was a shorter 4-hour training session I did, like a starter kit and how to grow your business. It's going to be a bonus that's going to be folded into that 60 hours of content, but it is not the same because there is obviously 60 hours of content and there is a lot more depth and a lot more on me being able to hold your hand and help you set everything up, and as well as, me being a support level for you. Now, if you're someone who did purchase that webinar, it is going to be added as a bonus into the program, as I said. And if you've already paid for it, do reach out to me because you'll just get another bonus. So I'll be giving you that an extra bonus instead of that. When does this program start? So it starts the first week of May for those live coaching call portions and the advanced tarot portions. Over those seven calls run over those 2.5 months. So that's going to be from May to early July. Now, I'm fully aware every time I run this program, I get a lot of wonderful people from the US and Canada and the UK and Europe, and that's the time of your big, beautiful holiday break. If you're a bit concerned because you're going away during that early July period, do let me know, because I'm going to do my best to make sure you get to attend as many of them and that you maybe only have to miss 1 or 2. So I'll work with you on that and we'll see how we can get around that for you if you do have to take a break and go on a holiday. So how to join? For that full early bird upfront payment of $697 and the payment plan for the full program, there are limited spots. Now, I'm not saying this just to pressure you and make you buy it today, because I know that's a really uncomfortable feeling that a lot of people do online, but the limited spots are because the coaching calls are very intimate and they take time. And it's important for me to be able to give support and give guidance as much as I can to people one-on-one within that coaching call space. And they would go for 5 or 6 or 7 hours if there were too many people in the program. So I tend to limit the numbers to make sure that everybody feels like they're getting a good amount of time in the coaching calls. For the evergreen, having said that, it doesn't matter because there aren't coaching calls, so you can sign up anytime. There's no pressure to sign up for that. So you can go to saljade.com at Advanced Tarot. And I just want to let you know, when you go in there, the upfront payment, if you're paying upfront, it takes you straight into the program. And the program is going to first start appearing with videos on the 1st of May. So when you go in, you might think, hey, it's empty. And it's empty because it hasn't actually officially started yet. So don't freak out if you go in there and there's nothing in there yet. I will be giving you correspondence. I'll be working with you and telling you how it's going to kick off, but it won't officially start till the 1st of May. If you're going with the payment plan, it can take up to 48 hours for your enrolment details to come through. And obviously, if you're signing up just before it starts, you'll get it as soon as you sign up. Now, with the advanced tarot only, that 397 early bird US price and the payment plan for 107 over the 4 months. Again, limited spots because I need to make sure that in the coaching calls, as many of us as possible are feeling like they're getting heard and they're getting to practice. So that is a limited spot option. And the difference between that and the last one is it's got a different website, and that is saljade.com/tarot coaching. So if you go there, you can purchase that up front and go straight into the program, or you can go for the payment plan as well. Now, if you're someone like me who goes, that is just so much information and I've got no idea what I should do, what should I do? I've created this pretty little graphic for you to hopefully break it down so you know everything that is in the program. You might want to take a screenshot of it, all the different pricings, and you can just take your time now to go through and go, okay, what's the best one for me? And at the top there's also the website addresses that you can go to enroll. Now, if you're still thinking, I'm not sure if this is for me and I want to make sure I'm being wise with my investment and my time, do reach out to Sal at saljade.com and let me know that you've watched this. Let me know what your questions are. Let me know if you're not sure which one's going to best suit you, and I'd love to answer those questions for you. So thanks so much for taking your time watching this today, and I am so excited to work with everyone who is going to sign up for the program for 2025.